You. What's up, y'all? Tell Like It Is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into this Kanye West situation, man. So Kanye, y'all know I mess with Kanye, man. Y'all know you know what I mean? That's my guy right there, and I don't believe all the time Kanye is wrong. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of things that I'm gonna say a lot of time Kanye's always 100% wrong about, because sometimes, you could be calling somebody crazy because you don't know the whole story or understand what they're actually going through, and just because they're out there just having an outburst, things could be miscrewed at the end of the day, right? But in this situation, man, I'm just gonna say this, man. Now we know that Kanye, y'all know Kanye's my guy, man. So for me, like I said, we're gonna go through some of this stuff at the end of the day. But I'm just gonna start it off here before I play this video. So Kanye was going on a list of tweets. Obviously, he was tweeting about the Jews, and he got an album coming out. Now I ain't even know the album dropped, because of all the stuff that he was tweeting. Like, it literally overshadowed, and it almost looked like, yo, I got an album out. By the way, I got an album. He doing all this ranting and tweeting, and then it's like, he got an album out. And it's like, huh? Like, bruh. And he always seems to do these kind of things when, like, something is coming out, you know what I'm saying? Something's getting ready to happen. He dropping some clothing, he dropping some music. It's always some weird rant that comes out of the blue. Then he started talking about F. Kendrick Lamar, and he hated They Not Like Us, and da-da-da-da, and it's like, what? Like, wait a minute, Kanye, bro. You were literally just in interviews talking about, yeah, Kendrick, man, he killed my niggas, one thing. You was just giving the man credit, right? You could have said you hated the fact that he was on the Super Bowl and all that then. You could have said the fact that you hated They Not Like Us. What else he said? Oh, you was on the They Not Like That remix. Not like that. Like that remix. Giving props to Kendrick, right? So then now you got this album coming out the blue, Kendrick getting all this push and all this whole other stuff, and now you crashing out because Playboy Cardi left you off the album? So this is almost like when Soulja Boy was damn near crashing out because you left him off the album. And the fact, now here's where I do sympathize a little bit with Kanye about it. It's like, yo, if I'm your mans and you somebody that I put in the game, nigga, don't be trying to reach out to no Kim Kardashian, nigga, to talk to my kids, nigga. You come holler at me. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that at the end of the day. So, that's one thing I do feel like Playboy Cardi kind of, he did some funny style shit. I'm gonna keep it $1 bean. He did some funny style shit with that. I'm gonna keep it a hundo with y'all about that. But then now you go out here, bro, and you start talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, the fact that you're talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce, that's no problem. But you came out here and tweeted about them kids being retarded, Kanye. That's not cool, bro. I'm gonna keep it $1 bean. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got that much beef with Jay-Z that you willing to... Now, like I said, if you willing to go, you crashing out and you ain't no returning back, because once you start saying shit like that, bro, like, that's like, you have to be the point like how 50 Cent feels about, may rest in peace, Irv Gotti. Or if something was to happen to Ja Rule, right? And Murder Inc. and all the dudes that was behind, allegedly getting him pop at the end of the day, right? One of them niggas croak out and shit. 50 ain't, and he ain't no, oh yeah, man, I wish we would have did this and I wish we would have did that. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? Unless you like that with Jay-Z right now, then, like I said, bro, I can't respect that shit. I'm gonna keep it $1 bean, fam. You out here playing with, yeah, they kids fucking retarded and they look retarded. Some kind of rant he had tweeting about it, and I'm like, damn, bro, you went way too far with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get say what you want and not want to be canceled, but a motherfucker ain't got to cancel your ass, but they gonna lose some respect for you, fam. You gonna lose some respect. Like, shit like that not funny when you joking about people kids, man. You know what I'm saying? You went too far with that one, Kanye. I'm gonna keep it a dollar bean on you on that. Now, if you want to keep it about Jay-Z and Beyonce, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But to come at them folks' kids, that shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? I can't condone that. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. But anyway, let's get into Kanye West and some of his rants and what he had to do about this. But like I said, this totally overshadowed his album. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even get a chance to really listen to the album because this nigga's tweeting up 100 storms. And it just, to me, like I said, man, I don't care if it's your favorite celebrity, your favorite athlete, all that shit, bro. 2025 is about protecting your energy. It ain't about trying to figure shit out. Why they doing this? Why they doing that? Because a lot of these niggas is just clout chasing at this point. And I hate to say that Kanye's clout chasing, but nigga, where was this rant 3 months ago? Last year. If you can't see your kids, nigga, this ain't got nothing to do with just some one day you just crashing out because this, that, and the third. That shit been happening. You been talking about that shit forever. You should have been tweeted about this shit. But now you got an album dropping around the same time frame. You started to go on one of these tweeting rants. Now, do I believe some of that might be true? Absolutely. But damn, nigga, to get views for your album? Come on, fam. You know what I'm saying? You disrespecting niggas' kids and shit for an album? For an album, Kanye. You don't, come on, fam. You know what I'm saying? Out here, you jumping on Kendrick and shit. Kendrick ain't did shit to you, fam. You out here now I get it. Like I said, and now all of a sudden you the biggest Drake supporter and shit now. Drake, but I get that aspect because the way Drake feels with how he's suing Universal and all that, Kanye was doing the same shit when he was in 2016. Remember that rant? When he was talking about radio playing the same. And that's why I don't respect what Drake is doing. Because when Drake had the machine behind him, he wasn't out here doing all this. Kanye was the one crashing out and letting it be known. And, you know, that might have been the last Kanye, but it is what it is. That's for a whole nother ball game. All right? Whole nother video. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, after that rant, you know, Ye ain't really been the same for real. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it a dollar bean. Ye ain't really been the same no more. You know what I'm saying? Something about whatever happened when that nigga was in there totally switched that man out. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But anyway, allegedly, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I just, you know, I'm just a fan of it, so I understand. I just see things a little different. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm in pain that no one can fix the betrayal. Virgil, so he's saying Virgil turned his back on him. John Legend, Kim, Travis Scott, Cardi, Big Sean, Jay-Z, Ty. So now he beefing with Ty Dolla $ign. Lil Durk. Now he was on the phone with Lil Durk not too long ago, right? Common, Kid Cudi, Pusha, Don C, Amber, the Kardashians, Adidas, Balenciaga, my own kids, my own family, the black community, and of course the Jews. I'm in pain. I bleed for everyone here. Now, like I said, man, I'm gonna let the man go.
You know, my thing is when I'm going into these fights with shit I'm really dealing with. It'd be good if niggas like actually help me because what I'm saying is right. But instead, the Jews come in and punk these niggas into going against me and they forget about everything that I did for them.
So Kanye, you wanting niggas to crash out on their contracts and deals for you. That's what you saying. You want niggas to come after the Jews, even though that these Jews is paying some of these niggas millions of dollars. You want these niggas to always crash out. Now, I wouldn't have no problem if every nigga was willing to do that and stand on their own as far as actually getting out here taking, which I think niggas can have the power to do, take control. Shit, fuck it. Say some shit to get canceled out your deal, nigga. We all these niggas would be free, starting their own distribution deals and shit. They can put their money together and do a lot of great things. You see what I'm saying? So I do get that aspect of it, but when you got niggas under contract, and there's no need to be offending people when There's just no need to be offending people sometimes. You just, cause you just came out here ranting about Jews out the blue. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't even really thinking about no Jews for real. You know what I'm saying? Now listen, we understand that the Jews is running, Hollywood and pretty much low key everything. Even America, I mean allegedly. allegedly, right? I ain't no, anti, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Just respect that shit when I get in position too. You know what I'm saying? That's all I say. You know what I mean? I respect it. But, I'm not about to be out here dissing Jewish people because, nigga, they like, look, this would be good for your deal to do this if you was to get, because, that's the only thing I think of is like the execs was like, yeah, if you can probably get, Northwest, she's going popular. Maybe you can get in contact with Kim. We can get in contact with Kim. We can get Northwest on a song. Right? And maybe that's what he was deciding to do. And you want this nigga, that they was reaching out, so all of a sudden you're going to go on this Jewish anti-Semitic rant. The Jews this, the Jews that, the Jews this, the black community. You blaming everybody, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, why the whole black community gotta take the L? Know what I'm saying? Nigga, we ain't attacking you, nigga. A lot of the people that's actually, what's crazy about the shit Kanye be doing? And like I said, and that's why it's great to watch yourself mature and become older, because I probably would have defended a lot of this shit if this was like 10 years ago. But as I become older and more mature and you get out of your little fanboyism for shit, you know what I'm saying? You can kind of see right through this shit. You like, damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's ways you could have did about this shit, and nobody's saying what you saying might be wrong, but damn, nigga, you just crashing out and you got an album coming out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, man, this, that, and the third. Jay-Z, he a hoe ass nigga, his kids retarded. And Big Sean, you a hoe. This nigga a hoe, that nigga a hoe. Kim Kardashian keeping me away from my kids, and my album out. You know what I'm saying? And y'all niggas don't understand my pain. And da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. It's like, yo, fam, first of all, nigga, you gonna have a lot of Jews that's actually supporting your ass. So you out here talking about a group of people that's actually gonna support the album, gonna show up to your concerts, all right? Then you gonna throw niggas under the bus. Nigga, we ain't did shit to you. Them niggas did that. Don't put the whole black community in that. You know what I'm saying? That's them niggas. Some of our community. Nigga, don't put the whole, but everybody ain't attacking you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not attacking you, yeah. I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. But my nigga, come on, fam. You a genius, right? All right, nigga. Well, paint that. Well, don't paint us all with a broad brush like that, fam. Every Jewish person is not some kind of diabolical pinky in the brain. I'm ready to take over the world and shit. Know what I'm saying? Some of these niggas actually support you. They probably actually agree with what the shit that you're saying. But you gonna put Jews out there, just all the Jews. You know what I mean? These niggas that's in deals, more than likely, with somebody that's a Jew. You want these niggas to crash out and say some crazy shit about some Jews. These niggas they getting money with these folks. And yes, them folks is getting money off of these niggas. It is what it is. But that's the world we live in. That's why we gotta put ourselves in position for this shit. You do all this shit, Kanye, and then you be a motherfucking fanned out over Balenciaga, fanned out over some other white Jewish-owned fucking clothing brand, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Or designer or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, fam, we not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get up here, nigga, act like all your motherfucking people you aspired to be and all the great design and fashion and shit. These niggas ain't even black. You don't even really respect and hold a high esteem of black fashion and all this other stuff. You looking, might I say, the Jews for the fashion. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, come on, yay. But anyway, stop painting us with a broad brush. And this is somebody who's a fan. Nigga, the black community ain't got nothing to do with that. Jay-Z, that's some celebrity shit. All the artists and entertainers, it happen. People work and shit don't work out, or somebody do some shit and you felt like, damn, I put this nigga on, he backstabbed me. There's nothing wrong with that. But my nigga, you could have been on this rant. You could have been did this. Why are you doing this when the album out? You see what I'm saying? But anyway.
Every nigga I just named I bled for these niggas. I did something. I put them on and shit. I took them with me on tour. I had them open up this, that. And it's like, niggas don't have to be making statements against me in public. And everybody know what I'm saying is right. And I'm the only one who will fucking say this shit. It's like, I never, like, I'm the type of, like, my mom was a teacher. I'm a nigga, like, Donda is like a school. I want niggas to be there. I want niggas to get put on all this type of shit, but then it'd be the betrayal, it'd be all the sneaky shit that niggas do. But that's what it is in this celebrity game. It's like, it's really kill or be killed. Everyone wants to act like they're your friend, and they want to.
And I understand that. And I understand that as far as like a lot of jobs that I had. We dealing with that, Kanye. We dealing with that at the low levels. At least you a nigga with money and a nigga that could actually go out and stand on his own. Some of us, nigga, that gotta work and work these jobs, nigga. And if we ain't working no job, nigga, we out in the streets. Nigga, some of us gotta deal with that shit. And you gotta deal with fake ass niggas and shit like that, or being around a bunch of folks that don't like black folks, and you gotta work around these people and getting sabotaged and blackballed and shit like that. And some niggas, we gotta deal with that shit, yay? You a nigga that's in a billionaire, low-key position at the end of the day, probably still a billionaire. It is what it is, right? But, nigga, at least you can stand on your own. Why are you worrying about other niggas? You should start hitting the grassroots then. You know what I'm saying? Start hitting the grassroots and shit at the end of the day, and start building that up and building our community up, the ancient American community up. You know what I'm saying? You can start doing shit like that. You ain't gotta fuck with these industry niggas. You ain't gotta fuck with these industry niggas yet. That's your problem. You keep trying to fuck with these industry niggas. They're industry niggas. Or, you know, what you want to call these niggas as slaves to the Jews and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas, they gonna want to, that's what they want to do, dog. That's what they gonna want to do. Some niggas don't, everybody is not gonna make it. Everybody don't aspire to fucking own their own shit. Some niggas gonna be workers their whole life. And as long as the money right, they willing to work. As long as the paper right, they willing to work. All right, so, you know, it is what it is. Yes, you did your thing. We watch you from afar. How many niggas like Kanye we could say that actually standing on their own too and able to say shit like that? Not many. Not many. Not many. Not willing to, with the same level of influence and shit like that. Not many at all. And if that is, I do agree that Kanye, with Kanye, these industry niggas are scared to say some shit. But some of these niggas, they don't have bad relationships with these people. Just because sometimes you have a bad relationship with somebody, don't mean that somebody else is going to have a bad relationship with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Now, eventually, you know, a snake is going to be a snake, right? They'll figure it out at some point. But, you know, it is what it is, right? They'll figure it out at some point in time. And sometimes you just might be ahead of seeing through the bullshit. But there's a lot of people that's not ahead of that. They'll look at it, oh, man, well, he's always been good to me. He always been good to me, man. I'm making money with these Jewish folks, right? Until they get bit in the ass, then all of a sudden, you know, it's all, man, yeah, man, you can't trust these folks. Nah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to play the game. Just keep it real. Keep it real. You wanted to play the game. Niggas try to get it. Tell you, buddy, nigga, hey, we might well do this, might do that. Nah, they wanted to get their turn. I don't know why Kanye keep playing with these industry niggas. These niggas, the only time these niggas want to start keeping shit real or being 100 about shit is one of these niggas get locked up. One of these niggas get locked up. Now it's peace, love, and man, I want to see this, and man, I want to see that. When niggas is out, niggas is all on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just like how niggas do the motherfucking BET Awards. How niggas do the Soul Train Awards. Niggas don't even show up for their own shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna show up for some black shit, but you gonna go to the white folk shit or the quote-unquote Jews shit and cry about them, about the Jewish folks giving their awards to other people that work for Jewish folks. You see what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, you know what I mean? The game is rigged. It's rigged, so we can't play that game. We got to play our own fucking game if we going to do it. If we going to do it, we got to play our own game. Learn how to play the game that we in. I believe Kanye is right about a lot of shit, but like I said, he's trying to get a bunch of industry niggas to motherfucking get on the same wave. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing that. You're banging your head against the wall trying to get all these niggas because they got deals under these people, dog. You know what I'm saying? They not about to break everything. A lot of these niggas come from the same shit we all come from. And they like, damn, nigga, I ain't going back. I done made it, I ain't going back. And respect to them. I'm saying all you can do is, hey, man. But when niggas is doing some snake shit, then yeah, niggas doing some snake shit. It is what it is. There's a lot of buck dancing niggas, you know, that be at jobs and shit like that. I can pretty much pretty much make a statement that it's the same way in the industry. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way in the industry. Nigga get out here and be throwing all kind of salt in the game on the nigga at the job. And a white boy being there, he be the coolest nigga with him and shit like that. This nigga is terrible at the job. But you fuck with him. But because he white, but the nigga that actually is good at his job and motherfuckers is actually, you know, liking the dude or whatever the job, you wanna try to sabotage it and try to get a nigga fired and make a nigga look bad and shit like that. So yeah. I most definitely believe that's going on in the industry. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm letting it keep going.
Try to come and kill the king, and then like the king's supposed to give everybody a hug afterwards. Like, look at all this shit, nigga. I am in pain, bro. I'm hurt by all this betrayal, and that's what it is. It's like,
nah, listen, Kanye, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I felt the same way. The way Kanye feel, honestly, is how I felt. You know, when things ain't work out between me and my baby mom for real. You know what I'm saying? When I actually was like moving out and shit like that. You know, that's how I felt. I felt like a level of betrayal. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, like, word, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, it's maybe not the same level as Kanye, but nigga, betrayal is betrayal when you feel betrayal. It's like being cheated on. You know what I'm saying? You know, when, you know, for niggas that ever been cheated on, man, everybody a play on the internet. Ain't nobody never been cheated on. Ain't nobody never had their heart broke on the internet. You know, it is what it is. I'm a real nigga, and I ain't ashamed of nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I've been through it, I've been through it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got to be capping to none of that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, niggas get their heart broke. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers fall in love with a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens, dog. You know what I'm saying? Catching feelings over a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? You thought she was only yours and she'll never leave you and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I mean? But that level of betrayal I kind of felt because I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like when a nigga was ready to get up out the situation, you know, it was all about the kids, and you can't leave your kids. You gonna leave your kids. You a bad father. Da 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 da. But then, you know, when it's you that want out of the situation, then it's almost like fuck them kids, nigga. I ain't fucking with you no more. Nigga, fuck what them kids want. Nigga, my kids was salty when I was leaving. You know what I'm saying? My oldest was salty. My youngest was still she was way too young to really understand what was going on. But my oldest was salty, crying everything. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it fucked them kids. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. I don't give a fuck what them kids want, nigga. We done. You know what I'm saying? Get out. You know what I'm saying? But when I was ready to pack my shit and be on that fuck them kids shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. It was, you know, how could you do this? Da-da-da-da. But see, like I said, the game is not played the same for the men. And I'm not even gonna get into some other shit with that. But I'm just saying, I understand the level of betrayal. That was tough for a nigga to deal with. From going to see your kids every day to, you know what I'm saying, to not like, whoo. You know, not waking up. It was just the little shit that was bothering me. Waking up to them every day. Even though they would get on my nerves being all loud in the morning because, you know, I'm a respect person. So I don't want somebody kids jumping up and down like they in a goddamn circus or some shit above, you know, where I'm at the end of the day. And so I show the same level of respect. I don't do all the running around in the morning and acting a damn fool. You know what I mean? And we got neighbors and shit like that. It's like, you know, we you know, with me, it's a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? It's discipline, but it's a respect thing too. And not because, oh, you know, I'm tired in the morning, which I probably was, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe I had drank a little bit the night before, but still, it's always based on respect for those that surround me, right? So, but even shit like that, waking up to them in the morning, you know, going to sleep with them, eating dinner, you know what I'm saying? Being around them. And yeah, man, that shit was like the nigga, that shit was worse than being cheated on, nigga. I'd be cheated on I'll be cheated on 1,000 times before I feel that pain. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. So I understand. You know what I'm saying? But these industry niggas, dog, these are industry niggas, yay? You too old for that shit, nigga. But anyway.
I like Trump. It wasn't nothing again. Yo, this whole time I've been tweeting for the past 5 weeks. I've just been expressing myself. And now, like, you know, it's been very therapeutic. I never really realize the amount of times that I've been crossed. Like, take John Legend, for instance. Like, I definitely changed his life. You know, brought him up, all that, and you know, he just went against me because I like Trump. It was nothing against him, but he became a very vocal person against me. Like, I can't be his friend anymore. It's like, first of all, like, bro, I put you on. Like, everyone was so, you know.
And we get that aspect of it, yeah. We get it. We understand. Most of these niggas are Democratic flunkies. We get it, yay. But you could have been out here talking this shit. You could have, honestly, if you wanted to be talking about some shit like this over Trump and all that, nigga, you could have did that during the election year and got it over with. But because you're doing this shit in a weird time where your album is coming out, it just not a good look, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
I just didn't appreciate it, and I just deal with that and get to a happy place. But something about the Cardi shit that was triggering me, just like how Trav and put me on the album. But then I understand it because I'm saying about the Jewish shit. But then it's like when he brought my daughter into it and was talking to this woman that does all of this evil shit right in front of everybody's face that everybody knows is happening. So like I feel like I'm being gaslit, and none of these celebrities never say no, but they'll say something about my hat. You know what I mean? It's just like, that just hit me in a different place. And it was too basic. You know what I mean? I know he just happy about his album, and maybe he thought that was lit, or maybe he thought I would like it. That's something. I know he didn't know I wouldn't like the Skims bar, but it just really triggered a lot of things. It pulled things together between, the idea of celebrity and family, and just that dichotomy that I've been fighting, like when I was in the, Kardashian land, and then really traveling the world, moving to Japan to like not have to see it, because I'm the type of person, if I see it, I'm gonna want to fix it, I'm gonna change, I want to speak up and say something for my kids. So I think I did things, I was doing things, to lash out at God, like, God forgot about me. And people think, when you get money, you're not allowed to have issues. But people with money, it's such a slap in the face to be able to get all that money and still not have say-so on when your kids go to school, or when you see them, or what their content is, what they're watching, right?
Nah, and that's the thing, Kanye, and here's where you messed up at. And with all of us as men, that end up being in these kind of situations, you were the kind of guy, Amber Rose put it out there, you're the kind of guy that likes everybody looking at their broad. You like women with multiple body counts. You tweeted that. Know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody tweet that for you. You said you love to be with women that have high body counts. So when you're making children with women that have high body counts, and they will move on to the next dude like it was no tomorrow, all right? Like they wasn't just begging your ass not to leave, and a week later, they in another relationship. They talking to somebody else. See what I'm saying? You decided to be with that, Kanye. So that's you. Come on, yay. But like I said, this is shit you already been talking about. You already talked about this. The Kardashians. Now you clout chasing the Kardashians now. I'm saying, yeah, when you get to the point you clout chasing the Kardashians. Now I get it, but bro, if this was about your kids for real, fam, you would have been out here talking this shit. You know what I'm saying? You crashing out before, and your album's out. I'm saying, if you gonna crash out, you better off crashing out after the album. Or, doing another rant or some shit. Getting on Instagram Live, you're tweeting and shit, you're better off getting out here and motherfucking doing what you did, which is a live or something. So people can actually have context to what you're actually tweeting, how you're saying it, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? You talking about kids being retarded and shit, bro. Like, what that got to do with, you being triggered about motherfucking, this woman doing some shit with your kids, or your kids being around. That's what the fuck happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you're out here attacking these folks. These folks control everything. You think they're going to let you win a courtroom battle for custody of your kids? You can try, you know what I'm saying? You can definitely try at the end of the day. And like I said, you might have some of them people you talk about that actually might win you the fucking case and be able to win you the case. And based off your popularity, people will be paying attention to the case. If that was the case, but are you really pushing for that, Kanye? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
And
because I'm going to keep it a dollar bean. If I'm a nigga like Kanye, nigga, I'm pushing the issue. Know what I'm saying? Nigga, what? I'm Kanye. Everybody's going to be paying attention to this case. So, yeah, nigga, I'm going for custody for my kids because I don't like this. Nigga, that shit'd be... There be motherfucking bloggers and shit trying to break up in there. You know what I'm saying? That shit'd be a high cover case like somebody got murdered or something. You know what I'm saying? Like Kim Kardashian was on trial for murder or something. You know what I mean? So many people be watching that goddamn case, it wouldn't even be funny. You know what I mean? To see if Kanye gonna get custody of his kids and how this shit gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? Especially if what he's saying is true. You know what I'm saying? She raised around these people, da-da-da-da. These people doing this, these people doing that. Shit, I'd be ready to crash out too. But if I'm gonna crash out, nigga, fuck it then. You know, I'm taking this bitch to court. I'm gonna before I make that decision that I'm gonna just crash out, I'm gonna try to take every step that I can and use every avenue that I can. And in Kanye's aspect, his popularity and his money would be something that he can definitely use and go to war for that shit. If that's what he really wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? He can use his fame and his money to get custody of the kids if that's what he really out here triggered about. You know what I'm saying?
And so I did all this, and I put up the photo that's very disturbing, you know, of my daughter, my youngest daughter, and it's all kinds of other photos like that. And I know when I put that up that they were going to come for me for real. And that's when I got knocks on my door and familiar faces, you know, saying, hey, maybe you should come to a retreat. A retreat, I don't even, what's it look like aesthetically? It's going, just a retreat. Come to find out it was a hospital. So that's what happened.
All right, so, you know, like I said, you know, they probably is trying to wrap Kanye ass up, but see, that's what happened. Kanye around there, you know what I'm saying? He around these folks. He need to start getting his ass around some grassroots or something. Know what I'm saying? Because that shit ain't gonna cut it. But anyway.
With white women, white public women.
Here's another Kanye tweet right here. I'm tired of the media always talking shit. White women not letting me see my kids or even have say-so of where they go to school and controlling my kids' name and likeness. Celebrities only speaking up to diss me for wearing a red hat. All right, so let's get into this.
White people use us against each other. I be seeing this real shit and people just write a nigga off and act like they crazy. I just seen a video with Twigs and my daughter look grown as hell in a video. Like the nails, the makeup, the perfume. And like at a certain point, you don't know where to say, you don't know how to tell your kids, do this, say this, that.
Now look, yes, and like I said, Kanye though, but that's the beast that you decided to have that seed with. You know what I'm saying? Just cause nigga, you know what I'm saying? Don't, like I said, that's a whole factory they got going on over there with the Kardashians. Kris Jenner been doing that shit with them girls since they been young. And they been grooming them young. Since they been, Kim went through it, Kourtney went through it, Khloe went through it, Kendall went through it, Kylie went through it, and guess what, Kanye? North gonna go through it as long as she part of goddamn that Kardashian claim and you all out here fighting for custody of them kids. You know what I'm saying? Really making shit public and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Chicago gonna go through it. You know what I'm saying? I think Chicago is the girl, if I'm not mistaken, right? They all that's what they do over there. But see, you not only did you get this woman one kid, you gave her about 4 of them. After knowing all this shit, you still went out there and gave her 4 or 5 kids. If I'm not mistaken, Kim got at least 3 or 4. Maybe even 5. I might be stretching it. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, because you got Saint, North, Chicago, I think Psalm. So 4 at least. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, after the first one, you should have been like, yeah, nah, hold on, this shit ain't gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? We already know that she doing that type of shit with you. wasn't thinking ahead of the game. And most men, we not thinking ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? But, because shit happens in life. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens in life, and it is what it is. And these are the consequences and the repercussions that come with not picking the right woman. At least the right woman will at least let you have some form of say-so. But see, Kanye, that's not the type of woman that you kind of wanted. You know what I'm saying? You wanted the woman with the high body count. You wanted the woman that everybody want. You know what happens when you want the woman that everybody want? When she when she no longer needs you or wants you, guess what? Every nigga still gonna want that broad. Now, regardless of what all of us say, at the end of the day about Kim Kardashian and being with a Kim Kardashian, thousands of these niggas are behind the scenes trying to fuck on Kim Kardashian. Facts. This is a fact. Okay? Niggas are still trying to low-key do little shit just to be in contact with Kim Kardashian. Just on some damn near fuck Kanye shit. Yeah, he my boy, but he ain't my boy like that. Shit, can we, we should get up sometime. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas trying to smash. You know what I'm saying? Nigga trying to smash. So, but this is the type of woman that you wanted to have your kids with. Why you out here fat shaming Lizzo and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? You out here fat shaming this woman. If I could recall, I don't remember hearing Lizzo say anything about Kanye, but Kanye always talking about Lizzo, and then he fat shaming people, talking about, being fat is disgusting, and you disgusting, and da-da-da-da, and da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, here it is, you attacking this black woman and shit like that, but I guarantee you, Kanye, if you had a kid with Lizzo wouldn't have pulled this bullshit on you, fam. You know what I'm saying? Or if you had this, basically, like Kanye, to me, I don't really see that nigga really fucking with no black chick. I just can't see it. I don't think Kanye will ever be or date a black chick. I think he has a preference of what he likes, and as long as he can get it, that's what he gonna get. And then he gonna complain about somebody being white. Nigga, if that's all you into, nigga, that's what you into. So don't get out here, white women trying to race shame us into jumping on the bandwagon like, yeah, man, that white bitch over there, see, this why brother shouldn't be having kids with these goddamn snow bunnies. You know what I'm saying? You try to throw every white woman ain't like that. It's just that bitch you was fucking with, and that family that you was fucking with is like that. But that don't stand for every goddamn white woman. Some brothers out here with they snow bunny baby mamas and shit, and they doing good. Or they may not even be together. But guess what? Their relationship with their baby mom is still cordial. May not be the best, but cordial. Okay? My situation with my kids, my shit is cordial. At first, it was very rocky. But my shit is cordial. We can agree that we ain't doing certain shit. There's certain shit we know is too young for her. Da-da-da-da, And that's one thing I respect that I was kind of scared about after the breakup. You know what I'm saying? But, we agree on a lot of shit as far as what's too young, what they need to be watching, da-da-da-da, what we allowing. Because some things I might be like, nah, she good on. You know what I'm saying? And my baby mom be like, all right, you good. You know what I mean? And just to know that I have that relationship when it comes to, and have that say when it comes to my kids. Now, I may not have all the fucking decisions, but I have enough to where I'm like, yo, this what it is, this what it is. It's good. You know what I'm saying? It's good. But, you know what I mean? You're not dealing with that. You're dealing with a broad, whose own mother have ran them through the ring. So you think that she's not going to do that? And she was standing on her sisters. Kim was standing on her little sisters like that. Standing on them. Know what I'm saying? So to think she ain't going to do her kids like that, come on, yay? Come on, yay? But these are the kind of women you into.
It's like you just have no footing, especially when you're dealing with white women, white public women, and then they write this thing off like you're crazy, and that's the reason why.
Now, I don't believe Kanye's crazy, because I do believe a lot of shit that he's saying is true. Is true. But at some point in time, just because you're saying some true shit, dog, it always rolls around when you're dropping something. That's the problem that I'm having. Know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, nigga, like, why you can't be on this shit when you're actually going through this shit? Know what I'm saying? When it actually happens. Why is it always, it's always some shit happening when this nigga needs some promotion for something. He running for president. He out here crying on stage and shit. You know what I'm saying? He crashing out for that. Goddamn Vultures coming out. He crashing out about the Jews. Some other album coming out. He crashing out about the Kardashians and shit. See what I'm saying? Oh, they won't let me see the birthday. Oh man, Trav the only one that let me know because these white women kidnapped my daughter. They kidnapped my daughter. They wouldn't let me see my kid's birthday. They wouldn't tell me the location. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't tell me the location to my kids and da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da-da. But then, you know, because Trav didn't put you on the album, oh yeah, that nigga Trav a whole ass nigga and he a slave to the Jews. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are people in the music industry that don't want to see you shine. You see what I'm saying? So of course, yeah, if it's going to be promotion for them, they'll let them do it. So for instance, you putting them niggas on your album is going to bring promotion to them. So it's kind of a win-win. But if they have a hand in it and they have a hand on that artist when it comes down to the project that artist might be making, they're not doing it. And sometimes, Kanye, you could just lose your touch, dog. Maybe your verse wasn't that fire. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the shit you was saying was some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Maybe it might have been fire. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? Who really knows for real? But just get out here and say niggas is slaves to the Jews because they left you off the album is kind of, you know what I'm saying? Or because a nigga reached out to Kim Kardashian about getting North on the track. You know, like I said, Cardi, if that's your man's, yeah, he should have definitely... Because if my man's went to talk to my baby mom before he went to talk to me, I'm going to feel the kind of way about that shit. First of all, I'm going to feel like you trying to fuck her, nigga. That's what I'm going to feel like. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you trying to hit my baby mom or something, nigga? Like, what you on, nigga? You know what I'm saying? You could have asked me about something to do with my kids, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Anything to do with my kids, nigga. You could have asked me about that, nigga. Don't be trying to go behind my back telling my baby mom unless you trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to fuck, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, don't be trying to do no weirdo shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel Kanye was kind of blowing up about the shit. I'm going to keep it $1. You know what I mean? But it's just weird now. You know what I'm saying? Shit is starting to become a little weird now. It is what it is.
I really be stepping up when they be trying to take down black people, but then Cardi stupid ass, this nigga just stupid, bro. It's like, you don't know when I'm dealing with my kids. This ain't your niece, nigga. This is my daughter, nigga. Don't fuck with me, boy. Don't fucking play with me, nigga. You let these white people use us against each other. You let these Jews use us against each other, nigga. I put you on, nigga.
All right.
You know, my thing is, when I'm going into these fights with shit I'm really dealing with, it'd be good if niggas, like, actually help me, because what I'm saying is right, but it's...
All right, hold on.
Party stupid ass.
All right, so that was his rant right there, all right? So I guess this was another one right here. Now, I don't know what situation or who it is that he's talking to, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, he predicts, he says he will be dead before his kids will be in Sierra Canyon in September. So he's pretty much saying that they're going to try to knock him off before September. Kanye, there's too many eyes on them for them to knock you off. Me personally, I think they already knocked you off, and that was down in 2016 after that Sacramento performance. I think they already knocked Kanye off, in my personal opinion. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But to say a nigga went to the hospital for dehydration, and a nigga is screaming and hollering, you know what I'm saying? While they trying to and scared to death, that don't tell me about no dehydration. Where they got to get a nigga to the hospital because he made a rant about some real shit. Nigga tell the truth about what radio and shit like that is doing. This nigga dehydrated and he need to be hospitalized. The tour was wearing him out. Nah, dog, I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hear that. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, we're going to go to this page real quick because he might have got up here and did some other shit. All right, so obviously I don't know who he's whatchamacallit, but like I said, them Kardashians might be after him for real. So I'm not saying that the man, like I said, he's dealing with some wicked people, but these are the people. That's the thing. That's the only shit that I have against Kanye is the Kim Kardashian shit. It's like, bruh, everybody and their mama was like, nigga, nah, Kim, nah, bruh. But nah, y'all niggas don't know I'm different. I'm Kanye. And she used that shit up, and when your ass started losing your touch and niggas started, and it was cool to turn on your ass, she turned on your ass too. All right? And so did the family. All right? And when you're beefing with the family at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? She got the kids. Unless you gonna motherfucking get out here and actually go to court about that shit and raise attention every day. If it takes for you to be on fucking Twitter every day to motherfucking, yeah, that's what I'm going through this. I'm fighting this case, making things a public situation and actually, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Anyway, but yeah, this is all Kanye retweeting a lot of shit. And Kanye done took his ass out there to goddamn Japan. All right. All right. All right, and then here's you out here, niggas saying, hey man, cause you out here calling top 5 a goddamn gunner, nigga. So you're basically putting this nigga out there to be some kind of top killer, and that nigga is basically telling you like, yo fam, yo yeah, you wilding out with that, and you bugging out talking about niggas is pussy and shit. Know what I'm saying? And calling niggas faggots and shit, fam. Like. And then you like, yeah, man, they out here trying to kill me. Man, them niggas out here trying to kill me, dog. And you behind the scenes talking to niggas crazy. You know what I'm saying? You behind the scenes calling niggas pussy niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Come on, Ye. Come on, Ye. Stop this shit, Ye. Stop that. Now, I'm not one to say that Kanye need to go to the hospital. I just say, nigga, you need to go live and explain that shit and make your decision based on what it is the fuck you gonna do as far as getting your kids back, all right?
Yo, so let me explain to you why I stand by Puff. When I went against Adidas got my bank to freeze my accounts right before tax time. From the way I understand that, you evade taxes, you can go to prison. So I believe Adidas tried to put me in prison for not abiding by their contract. So watch this. Puff sues Diageo. A hotel video from 10 years earlier is put out. Now people who don't like Puff. And then Diageo, they go in with the most insane media takedown I've ever seen, all the way to not just the media, but not allowing a person to get bond for $50 million. There's people with actual murders that are at home on bond.
Now listen, that P. Diddy shit, I definitely agree with Kanye on, because bro, for a nigga, like I said before in these videos, for a nigga to not get bond for $50 million is fucking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely ridiculous. And I don't know what murders Puff got under his belt. If Puff out here touching on these kids or got some kind of dungeon underneath his house, trafficking women and children and men. You know what I'm saying? Like, Puff must got bodies upon bodies upon bodies, because this shit ain't making no sense, dog. It ain't making no sense. Not for a nigga to be, $50 million ain't enough for a nigga for a bond? Like, come on, dog. It ain't that deep. So, like I said, I do believe it's definitely some jankiness going on in the game when it comes down to Puff. And like I said, all because, like I said, the only shit that's valid for real is just the Cassie shit. That's the only shit that's valid. Is that little camera, whatchamacallit, of him chasing her down, kicking her in the ass, and throwing a vase at her and shit like that. That's the only shit that's valid. Other than that, everything else is up in the air. Oh, he was trafficking her and paying prostitutes and paying male escorts to fuck on Cassie. Nigga, what? Is you niggas serious? You know what I'm saying? These freak offs. So being a freak is a crime. I see if Puff was holding guns to niggas' heads, slipping niggas' Mickeys, and doing all kind of weird shit to niggas. If Puff is in a room with a nigga, and Puff tell a nigga, hey, look, man, you want the deal? Look, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to put your head right here. You know what I'm saying? And a nigga in his sober mind, and he want the deal so bad, he go ahead and do some wild shit with Puff. Or he go ahead and he fuck on Cassidy in front of Puff or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see, you know what I'm saying? If you want the deal, though, you're going to have to do this. You're going to have to show me how much you want it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to need you to, get it out right now. And I'm going to need you to smash Cassie right here, right now. And a nigga do that, then he want to turn around and be like, man, that nigga Puff, man, he evil, man. He made me do that shit, man. Real talk. Nah, nigga. Just like Cassie, same way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no motherfucking Puff out here, yeah, fuck on this nigga, fuck on that nigga, fuck on this nigga. You can say no. You can say no. You can say no. But you wanted the lifestyle. You wanted that light. So you dealt with it. And then you dealt with it to a point you didn't want to deal with it no more, and you left the nigga for a basic motherfucker, a trainer. Right? And now all of a sudden, he made me do this. He made me do that. He made me do this. He made me do that. That's the shit that I don't condone. I don't condone that. I don't condone no shit like that. And that's dangerous because any broad can get out here and just start going back and saying, oh yeah, nah, he made me do that. What? I ain't make you do a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? That was the stipulations we had, and shit, that's what it was. I ain't about to be out here saying I did this and force you to do not a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't forced you to do nothing. You wanted to do it. Maybe you thought because I wanted you to do it that you would do it, but either way, I didn't force you to do it. Even if I did it because I just knew he wanted me to do it. Okay, but you could have been said you didn't want to do it. Know what I'm saying? So you didn't even say that. You just did it, and then now somehow this is my fault. And I need to be paying $30 million, and I need to be locked up and be raided by the feds and all this other shit. So to a certain degree, what Kanye saying about this Adidas shit, a part of that I can actually agree with. Like I said, a lot of shit with Kanye I'm going to agree on. You know what I'm saying? But it's just about how Kanye be doing this shit sometimes. It be like, bruh, I don't know to take you serious if you dead ass on standing down on shit, or you just doing this because you got something coming out. Because, nigga, where the fuck was you at all year? Where you been at? You ain't been out. You ain't been out playing like this. You out playing. You out sliding right now. You know what I'm saying? You turning up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't been doing that for a minute. You know what I mean? So, like I said, at the end of the day, that's just my only thing, and that's where the frustration comes at with me with Kanye. Because then, like I said, you talking about niggas' kids, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? You talking about niggas' kids now. Jay-Z and Beyonce get out here and take a picture with their kids and their family and post it all over Instagram and the internet. You gonna be out here, oh, they taking shots at me. Oh, they taking shots at me. Jay-Z, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. But, he obviously picked the right woman that's gonna stand 10 toes down with him. You know what I'm saying? And if they got their little beefing going on, they gonna keep that shit in-house for the family. You know what I'm saying? You were dealing with a broad that they don't believe in that shit, dog. They don't believe in all that family structure shit. They don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? They don't believe in that. But that's the woman you chose to be with, okay? You chose to be with that woman, Kanye. So instead of getting out here crying about these women, how about giving brothers info and game about dealing with certain women? Maybe you can start doing something like that, Kanye. Since you love having the baddest of the baddest, all right? You can start teaching fellas about some of these baddies out here that's diabolical as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's what you can use your voice for, nigga. You know what I'm saying? How fellas need to stop chasing the baddest bitch in the room and shit. And see if she got morals and integrity about herself and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? What she believe in? What's her beliefs? You were dealing with whole women that support Satanism and shit and demons at the end of the day. And you try to turn the bitch into a wife and have 4 kids and try to be a happily family and shit. That was never gonna work out. That was never gonna work out. Never gonna work out. So you can help brothers out with a lot of us brothers out here making those kind of mistakes with women. You can help out with that. You know what I'm saying? You can help out with a lot of shit if you really want to get down and help out with pushing for the reparations for the land, nigga. How about that? Get out here and start beating your chest, nigga, for something that counts for the community. You talk all this me shit sometimes a little bit too much, and then you mask it behind you black. Like, nah, nigga, you ain't about to just jump out here every once in a blue moon and get on some whole, yeah, man, I'm black, man. Y'all need to support me because I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blackity black. And I'm black, y'all. And then all of a sudden, you get what you want or whatever the case may be, and shit quiet down. Now you quiet. And then some shit don't go your way. I'm black, y'all. And they doing this to me because I'm black, y'all. And it's the Jews, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And then all of a sudden, you and Kim good. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, she do some shit or somebody else do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, yay. Come on, yay. Come on, yay. Come on, fam. Nah, brother. And then, like I said, you're not even pushing for reparations this hard, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you out here trying to do this shit with industry niggas. That's the shit that's why, like, a part of me is like, damn, nigga, I don't know whether to believe a nigga or not anymore. Because it's like, bruh, if that's the case, if all the niggas that he said that portrayed him, mainly industry niggas he whining about, and the Jewish, and then like I said, he threw the whole black community under the bus. Like, ain't a bunch of niggas out here defending this nigga when he on his rants, standing 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? Getting they channels straight and getting they goddamn channels black flagged and blacklisted for standing up for this nigga. For this nigga to turn around and whenever he get in a rant, he want to just paint black people with a broad brush. Like, nah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nah, fam. Not unless you're going to be out here stomping hard for reparations. Stomp for that. Stomp for that. Get out here and stomp for that. You know what I'm saying? Stomp for that. Stomp for niggas that's dealing with bullshit situations going on with their baby mom and child support and the wicked shit some of these women out here doing with using their children as pawns and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Be stomping for that shit, but stand on it and stay on that. Be consistent about that shit. That's my only thing about Kanye little rants. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, you only doing this shit when an album coming out or you got something coming out. Then it's rant time. I gotta tell the world how I feel so they can relate to my pain in my album. Or whatever strategy it is that he's doing. Know what I'm saying? But that shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you out here, you know, just disrespecting people and wanting people to crash out for no reason. Like I said, if all these niggas is doing this shit for these Jewish execs, that's because they have contracts with these people. You got a record label, Kanye, that these niggas can go to? That's going to pay these niggas thousands and millions of hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars? You got some shit that you got lined up right now that you can go ahead and these niggas got at least an air mattress to motherfucking land on. I ain't even talking about a fucking water bed or some luxurious king size soft ass goddamn bed and shit that they can fall on. I'm talking about just a air mattress a nigga can fall back on. If you got that, cool. But if you ain't got that these niggas can come through and whatchamacallit, then nah, nigga, they gonna make more money probably without you. Well, at least that's how they feel. They're gonna feel like that. If these folks can give them the quick money real quick, get these niggas signed the contracts, get them millions of dollars, control them, that's the game. That's the game, Kanye. And you want these niggas to break out of their contracts and their connections and shit, and people that they build relationships with, that they got going, everything's going good for them right now. A lot of these people you complaining about are younger anyway. You know what I'm saying? To me, I don't know. Niggas think Playboy Cardi like one of the coldest niggas of all time. I don't understand it, but, you know, I don't listen to the nigga like that. So it is what it is. But, you know, like I said, man, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I think Kanye is a real one. Don't get it twisted with how I'm ranting about this shit. I do think Kanye is a real one. I do think a lot of shit, I still believe a lot of shit he's saying is real. But at the end of the day, is it for publicity though? Is this shit just for publicity for the album? And that's what make me question a lot of this shit. Because if you're going to be on this kind of shit, then be on it, nigga, at least weekly, at least 2 times, 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? Don't get on this shit. You've been quiet for goddamn 3-4 months. Now all of a sudden, let me see when this nigga start going on these crazy ass. I ain't gonna say crazy. Let me not say that. My bad, yeah. I ain't mean to say that. But let me see when this nigga actually start doing all this tweeting and shit. We just gonna kind of go back a little bit. All right. All right, the Kardashians are sex workers and the sex traffic. This is all shit Kanye knew. All right. All right, but listen, I'm not saying that Kanye ain't wrong. All right. All right, so like I said, that's, now this is Saturday, December 1st, so this is some old footage that's probably don't want this nigga around the kids neither, because Kanye out here scoping shit, taking pictures and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not disagreeing with a lot of this shit Kanye out here saying for real. I'm not. But like I said, I do believe, in my personal opinion, I do know, he did have an album out, but that whole, calling Jay-Z and Beyonce kids retarded and shit, and that they look retarded, that to me just wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit you got talking about them Jewish folks, look, that's your beef with them niggas. I understand it, you know what I'm saying? Because they do run a lot of shit. They run pretty much everything, allegedly. They really run the world, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Part of the world, allegedly, okay? Especially America, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe with Kanye when he's saying or talking about a lot of this stuff at the end of the day. But does that mean every Jewish person is out here? The pinky, and the brain. What are we going to do today, pinky? Brain? We're going to take over the world. Every Jewish person ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. All right. And now this nigga says, fuck Virgil. Now, Virgil done passed away. He's no longer here no more. And he talking about fuck Virgil and all this other shit. All right. Is that all his tweets? That's all the tweets from Mr. Ye? Let's see, hold up. Refresh this shit, or my shit just moving slow. That might be it, y'all. They might have deleted this nigga shit. Or maybe my shit just acting up. Sometimes my Twitter be acting funny. But it seemed like they stopped a lot of shit before that, or, they deleting his posts. You know what I'm saying? But, pretty much I guess it started 10 hours ago. All right? When he started going on these, and like I said, 10 hours ago, his album actually dropped. It was actually on his page. See, that shit ain't even there no more. Yeah, the album was actually on the nigga page. Let me see.
Expressing myself.
Because I was kind of listening to some of that shit last night. But, like I said.
Not a $50 million. So, Cardi, tell me this. If Chicago's your niche, you gonna say something? Or you just trying to get vocals on your album for hype? You gonna say something that's your niece, right? You gonna say something now? So, Cardi, tell me this. If Chicago's your niche, you...
All right, but no, he's not going to say nothing, Kanye, because he's a part of the industry. And you're out here putting all your faith into niggas that's in the industry, all right? So I'm not playing the game with Kanye no more. You know what time it is. You know any nigga that's whatchamacallit is automatic red flag. I don't give a fuck how nice you think a nigga is. The niggas you need to be fucking with is probably niggas like me to keep it a dollar bean. You need niggas within the grassroots. You need to start reaching back to some niggas, but see, you can't nobody tell you shit, though. That's the thing. Ain't nobody gonna want to be around no nigga. They can't be like, yo, yeah, you know, I think you know what I'm saying? Look, I ain't gonna tell you how to live your life, brother, but yeah, you know, certain shit, you need to get back to the roots so when people get you right, you know what I'm saying? You been out there dealing with them folks too long, know what I'm saying? You done lost touch, you know what I mean? And you out here, you thinking you gotta reach out to them and get all these other niggas that's on the plant. You're asking niggas that's on the plantation to jump off the plantation. You need to be building with niggas that's not on the plantation. As far as form of an industry that's getting paid by these folks, you need to be reaching up to niggas that you can actually reach out and grab and build something with. You know what I'm saying? Young entrepreneurs out here, young black entrepreneurs, young people that can give you advice. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to some of these Tariq Nasheeds and some of these, you know, just a lot of these different, you know, guys that's in the grassroots of things. That's, you know, in common with the everyday person. You're dealing with niggas that's not in common with, these niggas are smoking weed all day and trying to fuck on hoes and doing music. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, man.
Did Jews come?
It is what it is. All right, so yeah, this was all.
I feel like people want to know where is he at? Like, where is he at?
All right, but anyway, that's all I really got on the situation, man. I had to do these couple videos real quick. But you know it is what it is, man. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell it like it is, man. So shout out the day ones. Shout out the new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I listen, you know I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You know I fuck with you, yeah. You know I always defend you. And I'm still defending you on a lot of this shit here. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta give you some pushback on this one. I gotta give you some pushback, bruh, because I haven't been seeing this level of commitment of wanting to tear down the industry from you. It's always when you got something going on, or maybe somebody making some kind of death threat towards your ass, and all of a sudden, you know, you want to make yourself be public because you know them folks is, you know, them folks on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Them folks ain't forgetting that. They trying to get that nigga when nobody watching. You know what I'm saying? The problem is too many people watching. So if something is to happen weird to Kanye, we all gonna be like, you know, we gonna know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? So you know it is what it is. But at the end of the day, that shit about Jay-Z's kids though and Beyonce's kids, that was foul. That was foul. That was foul, dog. Unless you know they did something personally to your kids, other than that, that was kind of foul, dog. You know what I'm saying? And you always wrong on that one. You always wrong. If you keep it at Jay-Z and Beyonce. Keep it at John Legend. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, keep it with them industry niggas, dog. You blaming the black community for a lot if you on your little rant. We ain't got nothing to do with that. We don't got nothing to do with what you claiming what the Kardashians and shit is into. They was into that when you met them. But now the black community, you putting the black community as betrayal. Huh? Nigga, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Don't paint us in the broad brush. Learn, niggas gotta stop doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? And we guilty of doing this shit, but we gotta stop painting ourselves as a broad brush because every nigga is not doing the same shit. Yeah, niggas might be doing some of the same things, but certain things are checked off where certain niggas have morals and character and shit like that. Yeah, nigga might been from the street, but he might great character, great morals. You know what I'm saying? Might lack a little bit in the paper. He may not be rich, may not be super talented, but he checks off the box. And you might see a nigga with money, another nigga money, but you know he an asshole. Or he a snake in the grass ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Can't trust that nigga. You can't even trust that nigga around your kids. You can't trust, damn sure can't trust him around your bitch. You know what I'm saying? You can't turn your back without this nigga talking about the next person. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, yeah, you know what I mean? But don't paint us all in the broad brush like that, bro. Cause that shit right there, I'm tired of niggas doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of niggas doing that. And especially when a nigga got some kind of project rolling out. Like, yeah, nah, nigga, nah, you're not about to keep doing that shit, fam. Trying to get niggas all in the uproar, want us to be out here talking about the Jews and shit like that. Like, niggas know what time it is, dog. And like I said, I ain't worried about no Jewish folks. I'm be dollar being with y'all. I'm not worried about it. When niggas is ready to get up here and stand on some business for real, we can make it happen. We can make it happen. Whenever niggas is ready to get out here and stand on business, we can make it happen. It ain't that hard. It ain't that hard. It ain't. And especially if a nigga like Kanye, all I need is one main nigga to really get the shit popping. Everybody else gonna fall in suit. Every nigga's gonna fall in dominoes. It's the culture that we have. That's what we have. Niggas is doing the FUBU thing. Every niggas trying to get themselves some FUBUs. Trying to do this shit we was doing back in the 80s, way we were dressing back in the 70s, the 60s, and so on and so on and so on and so on. Whatever niggas do, the culture is gonna follow. So what the fuck is we waiting on? Know what I'm saying? But you trying to get niggas that's on the plantation to follow this method. You got more niggas that's tired of the system that's not at that level, Kanye. And that's my whole shit about this shit. If you really trying to get down like that, you can get down like that. But do you really want to get down? You know what I'm saying? Are you really willing to take it there? You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you got to get with niggas, dog, that's you know is going to stand on 10 toes. You know what I'm saying? You got to have solid niggas around you and niggas that have, you know, some level of morals and shit about themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you can't be no asshole ass nigga neither, because some niggas ain't gonna take that shit, kind. Some niggas probably end up running across your jaw. You getting out here trying to talk crazy to niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? So there's ways that we can communicate with each other and things like that too. Because I'm gonna keep it a dollar bean. If Kanye was to reach out like, yeah, I would love to work with you. And, you can just pick your mind about things, or I can shoot ideas to you. And, you let me know, what people are feeling out there. Even if it's just on some, like, consulting shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not going to tolerate a nigga talking crazy, though, to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Little boy in a nigga and shit like that. All that money shit, I don't give a fuck who you is at that point. All that shit go out the window. It's about respect. You know what I'm saying? So, less niggas is acting on a level of respect at the end of the day, then, it can work. But if niggas is on this whole... some weird shit, then nah, that shit ain't gonna work. But at the end of the day, like I said, niggas can take over the game whenever niggas is ready. I don't think niggas is ready though. You know what I'm saying? Kanye want to make some push, nigga, get out here and nigga, talk about them reparations. Talk about them reparations, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We need a nigga like Kanye to say some shit about reparations and our people and our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Talk about that. The Jews got their shit. You want to talk about the Jews? So goddamn bad. Jews got their shit from Holocaust, and America ain't have shit to do with that. You know what I'm saying? So talk about how black folks need to get their reparations out here. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Push for that. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out to Ye, man. I fuck with Ye. Like I said, I was really disturbed about the shit he said about Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids. And trust me, I'm not the biggest fan of Jay-Z. You walk in the house on Jay-Z, and he didn't know that you walked in. Jay-Z will be sliding up the wall on his stomach. All right? Full-time, full-blown snake. All right? It is what it is. I don't know much about Beyonce to say Beyonce is a snake. You know what I'm saying? We just know that she's beautiful as hell. I know that she's beautiful as hell. And, You know, she's like, you know what I'm saying? Like Beyonce, it is what it is, but Beyonce's a scumbag. Beyonce's a scumbag. We see plenty of bad bitches walking around all the time. Like, damn, high nigga ain't with that high nigga. Bitch is a whole scumbag. Okay? That's why ain't nobody with that bitch. And she looking for the next sucker to play on. Know what I'm saying? So maybe Beyonce might be like that. Know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know, that's all I really got on it, though, man. Yeah, when you said that shit about them kids, though, kids off limits. You know what I'm saying? But about grown men and grown women and folks like that being scumbags doing dirtball shit, I'm not against a nigga airing somebody out. You know what I'm saying? But why is it always during when you got an album coming out? You got some shoes coming out. You got some product coming out. You running for an election or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like the random Kim Kardashian, they kidnapping my kids, Kim Kardashian sex traffickers, but then you go quiet. If they're sex trafficking your kids, nigga, or they sex traffickers, then you need to be banging the table on that almost every day. Every day you need to be banging the table on that. You need to be rocking shit and supporting shit that is against sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying? Children trafficking. You need to be really stomping 10 toes down for that on an everyday type level. Not just when you got an album coming out. You know what I'm saying? And don't give me this, oh, folks, it's going to get tired and the message is going to get worn out. Bro, and the message is never going to get worn out when a nigga like Kanye in the level that he's at. You know what I'm saying? It'll never get worn out. See what I'm saying? It will only grow. It will only grow. So I don't know this myth that motherfuckers running around here telling these celebrities, yeah, man, if you just keep going on, people going to get tired of it. Yeah, bots and shit like that going to be in your chat and shit like that, but not the real everyday person. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. And people that might be going through shit like that, because some people don't know what it's like to have their kids missing and then they find their kids and find out their kids was involved in this and involved with that, or a motherfucker actually ain't seen his kids in a while and all of a sudden, you know, their kids explaining to their parent and shit that, you know, the after school teacher did this or the teacher did that or a principal did this or da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? And you like, damn, you know what I mean? So, like I said, man, it is what it is, man. That's why you need to be banging the table for that, not just when you got a project coming out. That's my only restraint about this nigga and his rants. I don't have a problem with the rants, but I do have a problem with this nigga doing this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if you're going to be on this kind of time, dog, you got to be on it every day. Every day. You know what I'm saying? And you can't come to niggas that's not in the industry talking about the industry. Niggas is done with the industry. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker don't care about no industry for real, dog. Niggas do not care about no industry for real, dog. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk to me about, oh, John Legend. We ain't gonna meet John Legend no way. And most niggas that meet John Legend, they gonna be shaking that nigga hand. They gonna be like, nah, that nigga John Legend a fuck nigga. John Legend a fuck nigga. Kanye put you on, nigga, you turn your back because that nigga had a Trump hat on, you a fuck nigga. No, they gonna be, oh, yo, it's John Legend. Yo, John Legend, man, let me get a picture, man. They don't know that nigga. They don't know that nigga, yay. So if you gonna be banging the table for your people and wanting to build, nigga, you gotta come to the grassroots. You gotta come to the ground level with that shit. You gotta come to the ground level and niggas that's standing on their own too. You know what I'm saying? But if you dealing with niggas that's under contract and shit like that, dog, then you wonder why niggas start acting funny or flaking out and shit like that. You know, for instance, like I said, nigga went on the barbershop. We know LeBron connected with them people, right? Get out there, say some shit, and LeBron decided to cancel your whole show. He didn't even want to air the shit because of the shit you said. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you know that nigga's controlled by them people. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. That's why you got to come to the grassroots and shit. This, that, and the third. People that got their own thing going on. You know what I'm saying? And linking up with some of these content creators and jumping on their platforms. Niggas that look like you. Niggas that's from America, Kanye. From America, dog. Ancient Americans, dog. You know what I'm saying? Leaving a nigga like Kanye, he be on a British nigga show saying all this shit. He be on a Chinese nigga show, some white man show. Well, you know what I mean? Coming to his brothers and shit. He ain't trying to get these niggas no type of wild-ass exclusives and saying, you know, real shit and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to think his thoughts. He get up here and start nigga talking and shit when it be us and shit. He get on these white folks shit. He thinking about what he's saying. He being articulate and shit. like when he talking to us, he got to speak nigga language. You know what I mean? So, you know, there's just certain shit I've been paying attention about Kanye that I don't be liking sometimes. But, you know, like I said, you're not going to like everything that everybody does. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You still have love for the person. I still got love for Kanye. You know what I'm saying? I just thoroughly have disrespect for that whole Jay-Z kids and shit like that, man. That shit ain't cool. You crossed the line with that one. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no tweet. If I was Jay-Z, nigga, I'm definitely, when I see you, nigga, we throwing hands. You know what I'm saying? We definitely throwing hands. There's going to be 2 old niggas throwing hands. Straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? You know, caught, and then we famous and shit. Nigga, I can't let you slide with that one. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no shooters to get you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no shooters to get you. I want to get you my goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. You're going to have to see. We're going to have to run that fade for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or if I ain't going to run the fade, like a nigga like Jay-Z, he may not even run the fade with Kanye, but he definitely not standing there. You'll never see Jay-Z and Kanye in a room together ever again. Ever again. That's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? He burnt all bridges with that shit. Jay-Z will never help that nigga out for nothing. You talking about niggas' kids, dog, that's like trying to kill a nigga damn near. You know what I mean? That's like trying to take nigga paper and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, what Kanye is suffering is the same shit that Drake is suffering now, right? When the world was behind them, when the machine was behind them and pushing them, they thought they was them niggas. They different, they just special like that. They the one, they the chosen one. And when that industry pulled the plug on them niggas could not handle it. They couldn't handle the crash out. And they crashed out. You see what I'm saying? They crashed out when the tables turned. For the media to start going against you. For the machine to go against you. And you got to work against the machine. You know what I'm saying? Based on some shit you probably did. A broad you probably slept with. You know what I'm saying? Pillow talking and shit about the wrong motherfucker. Or motherfucker. Or just being around somebody. And they done went around and lied about your name, and you had no business being around that person. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it just kind of is what it is. So, but that's the industry for you. Drake doing the same shit. He done lost to Kendrick, and now he out here suing UGM, talking about bots and shit like that. Now, it's very possible that shit could be going on. But they did the same thing for you. Drake, they did the same thing. So, you know, Kanye up on his quarterly, half a yearly rants that he goes on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect it more if it's more consistent. At this point in time, when I see a project getting released and videos and shit, and then you out here making all these goddamn tweets and doing videos and shit now, you know, it just makes me think you're clout chasing and you're looking for clout. You know what I mean? And not really trying to bang the issue. Because like I said, he going to have to carry this shit out. You going to have to carry this out. You going to talk about these folks sex trafficking Kanye. Understand the level of motherfucking extremes you just went to with this shit. So you going to have to stand on this even after this bully album is done. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to stand on that, brother. Straight up and down. But anyway, Tell Like It Is TV. We out of here, y'all.